Greetings from the Marco Simoncelli World Circuit in Misano, where the Motogp race is about to begin. The weather forecasts are very reassuring. We will have sunny weather for the entire duration of the race. All the riders have taken their places on the starting grid. Riders are deep in concentration, with just a few seconds to go until this San Marino Grand Prix begins.
What a great start initially for Fabio. Look at Miller going through for the second row. The Ducati started 14th. He's already up inside the top three. The Ducati launch device is absolutely out of this world. Ducati start device is phenomenal. They've got 4 bikes inside the top 4. The April race Spargo results by the Ducatis. Former Ducati man Danilo Petrucci's race has come to an end so early. Hope he's all right. Immediately they wanted to be then the pole man. Pecco Bagnaia got the whole shot. A great launch by Miller, but nobody nailed the start quite like himself inside that top 4 immediately. Incredible launch.
Hellacious Spargo is about to be passed by Fabio Quartararo. He had to do that. Rossi's big stink as Danilo Petrucci trudges away in the gravel trap.
Yeah, not what he needed. He needed a lap there, race under his belt to get the great inroads at the moment. They're still hovering around 9th and 10th place. Pecco Bagnaia started the week out a gap already on Jack place.
There is Jorge Martin in 4th place. The Kerana Ducati man, number 89 behind 5 Zarco. What a start it was.
On Ducati, down the start-finish straight. Who's last at the breakers? Into turn 1. Brilliant from Zarco. There's nothing such a vast performance advantage. Bagnaia leads at the end of the first half of the season by almost 7/10 of a second. Leader Jorge Martin up that sensational start. He's just come up on our screens. No jump start. Jorge Martin won absolutely sensational. There he is, number 89, up into 4th. He said, I'm going to try and learn in this race and finish it. Well, it's just part, or they think that the Ducatis might run into some rear grip problems later on. Well, they need that scenario right now because the Ducatis will only pass on the straight. Well, that was almost out of the window straight away there from Maverick Vinales, who we're on board with. They're ahead of Rossi. Then it's this is one of the best stars I think we've ever seen. We're on board then now with Maverick Vinales, looking ahead at his teammate Fabio Quartararo, places behind Oliveira. Again, Maverick Vinales having a look at the inside of Fabio Quartararo. As for the Italian, a 1:55.321. Still that advantage he had like on lap 1 of 6/10 of a second. This lap, but he's got to be careful. He did say yesterday he can't go too fast at the front of this race, otherwise by the nightmare. Shocker on the opening night for Franco Morbidelli. Something happened to on that first lap as well, second lap rather, because Franco owner Alex Martin, Fabio Quartararo, the door was just left slightly open from the rookie Martin, and through he goes. Yeah, there was something happened to Morbidelli on that second lap to 18th place.
There is Valentino Rossi just ahead of the 2 Suzukis still, so
yeah, Vinales has got Martin as well.
Valentino Rossi there now being handed by Alex Rins. He was wide there, Rossi, and that was easy enough for Rins to pick him off. So Alex Rins then moves up. Former teammates on screen. Thomas Spargo, Repsol Honda rider, just ahead at the moment, and Brad Binder. Stefan Bradl just behind them as well.
A little bit to maintain that pace. He did say yesterday he was a little bit concerned about the first few laps with full fuel tank and later Spargo.
He's got from 5th side of Valentino Rossi. So Mir now up into 8th place. Now remember folks, the Suzukis are world champions for very good reason. 54.9 to 8.
It's the gap between him and Jack Miller in 3rd place. It's just around.
And he's thinking, I'm not going to go for it right now. I'll let the race come to me. As Rins, he had to make that move. He had to make it stick at turn 6, a second quicker than Pecco Bagnaia on that last lap. And the gap at the front, as you can see, has come down.
You see, Bagnaia is not entertained. I do drop the hammer and get into 54 too quickly, or then I might hit those rear grip problems that everybody fears that the Ducati,
the Suzukis and co to join in, and we may well have 7 or 8 riders in this. As it is at the moment, the early stages, it's...
I said yesterday, you could try and escape and push too hard at the start of the race. There's a risk you might then get...
Quartararo makes a move. That was... Is it a matter of time before Quartararo finds a way through a course map? They've got to do this in second laps to keep him behind the slipstream. Here he comes, here comes the move. That was beautifully done from Fabio Quartararo.
He lined that all up into Fabio Quartararo because when Miller winds up the whip to 60 on that Ducati, although Quartararo's got pretty good drive, I think
Quartararo's not having it there, he's closing the door. Excellent stuff from the Frenchman.
Oh, that was a game of fair and chance on the national work
at the end of the last lap and the start of this one from Fabio Quartararo. He had to do that. Now Maverick Vinales has just watched all of that on
Morbidelli, who's having an absolutely awful, dreadful start to 2021. What happened to him? 7th on the grid, 16th.
He can't get into the 55s. There's definitely a problem because Franco Morbidelli, that is just not replicate on now. We're on board here with Jack Miller looking at Fabio Quartararo up ahead.
Oliveira threatened a strong race.
A bike noise, I'm sure, unless I'm hearing things, Matt, but I thought I just heard. Oh, we have. Taka Nakagami's gone down.
Oh, it's nowhere near good enough for Taka Nakagami. Yeah, the front end just tucking out like really much maybe clipped a bit of curl on the inside.
We come across the line then to complete lap 7. It's still number 63, Bagnaia, who leads this one, the Italian from fellow Frenchman, Fabio Quartararo. Here comes the move from Maverick Viñales on his good friend Jack Miller. Miller fading.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their victory lap, let's take a look at the final ranking of today's race. This second place finish is an excellent result for both him and his team, giving them hope for the following races. Here we are for the podium ceremony. It's a weekend where everyone gave their all. But today, these riders have shown that they had a little bit extra in the locker. The crowd is going wild, and finally, they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.